talk about it. Let me record. Happy follow-up Friday. Good morning. Thank you all for inviting. That was a huge turnout for yesterday's Healthy Happy Hour. Heather, you did a fantastic job. Thank you very much for all you contributed and made it a really, really great Healthy Happy Hour.
Thank you. Yeah, it felt really good. I was like, I'm back.
There were a lot of guests on that call. Several people are joining as brand partners as a result of that. I'm curious if you had how many people you had of your own on that call, yours and Tereshay's.
So there was two people I know of, but I mean, I have an outreach and platform that, there's lots of people that follow me that I don't know. So I'm curious to know how I'm going to know who they were.
So I took screenshots of everybody who was on the call yesterday. So if they are not accounted for, you can always go look them up and see if you know that name.
Okay. That's
So
a good
you
idea.
always want to write down all the names. Whenever we're doing Healthy Happy Hours, everyone, you should write down the names of everybody who's on the call. And then figure out which ones are brand partners who are already part of our team, which ones are guests. And then often I'll go in and say who belonged to who. But I know that like a few people. Tyne, you had some guests. Pam had some guests on the call. Do you want to share about that?
Oh yeah, it was really funny. Pam's a go-getter. She's awesome. Thank you, Heather, for sharing that happy hour. You guys did great. So Pam had two people that came on. I'm sorry, I'm really bad with names unless I write them down. Sheila and let me see. Do you recall the other one, Rachel? Hold on.
I forget the other name.
Yeah, hold on. It was Sheila and Renee. And that was the first happy hour for Pam, and she invited both of her friends. One's actually from Canada, and I think they're both out of state. And they were really engaged. They sat through the whole thing. So Pam was like worried. She's like, what do I do now? She's texting me while we're on the phone. And I'm just telling her, no, don't worry. They're engaging. They're asking questions. It means they're interested. And I told them, these girls, they know what they're doing. Don't worry. Let's just sit there. And then later on, yeah. And then after the call, the thing was, it was interesting because she didn't know what to do afterwards. And it wasn't really a business op, right? So I said, well, you know what? Because it wasn't a business op and it was more like a happy hour, I told them, why don't we just say that, yeah, you know what? Why don't we get you on a call so you can get like the business op version from Rachel. So I kind of used that like, as a spin because we were just like, well, yeah, we didn't talk too much about the business, but I'm like, yeah, but that's a really good reason, right? To get somebody on a call.
So did they come to the call expecting to hear a business conversation?
Yeah, they did. So yeah, that was exactly.
When it's called a Healthy Happy Hour, it's not a business presentation.
Oh yeah. No, I think she did, but I'm saying when they talk to you, they'll be expecting it. In other words, so like when we get them on a call.
Got it. And did you send them the BizOp presentation? Because they can watch that on their own.
Yeah, I had Pam do that. So Pam's been she doesn't jump online because she actually has like two or three jobs, but I tell her what to do. So she basically sends them the videos, adds them to Core 4. Cool. And then I always just say invite them to anything you possibly can, either an evening Zoom or one of your Zoom, Saturday Zoom, whatever. So and get them as much exposure. So
well, they don't need to be on so many Zooms. We just want to make sure they're in front of the right Zoom and that they get on a call as soon as possible. So as long as we have a call booked, we're good.
Yeah.
You have a call booked for tomorrow.
Yeah, I think she called back and said, yeah, they were both interested, which I was like, wow, okay, that's cool.
Yeah, you don't have to necessarily talk about business because we just showed them what the business entails. It's like all these people getting healthy. That's all they really need to know.
Yeah.
But the BizOp Zoom is just nice because it goes into all the details of the company, how cool the company is. It introduces them to the founder. They get to see who's the founder. They get to hear us talk about it. They don't have to watch that whole video, but it's just like we want to put it in their hands to let them have that. If they're really excited, we want to give them something to binge watch.
Yeah. Sorry, my little
Hi, babe.
He sees the sun. He gets it. He's like I bring him to meetings with me too. And I'm like, this is what I love about my job. I can bring my son everywhere with me. So I mean, you know, and a lot of times I get moms and stuff. So I'm like, yeah, this gives us freedom.
Yeah,
So I
exactly.
definitely, um, yeah, so she's been really good about just connecting with people. And I think she was really kind of worried about having to bring people on, and because I guess she does something different with insurance and they're really salesy about it. And I told her, no, we're no pressure here. People join us because they get inspired, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. So I was like, no, they're not going to come on board and feel any kind of pressure that someone's trying to sell them anything. In fact, I think most of the time we're just talking about our experiences. So I think she really likes
Tell them
that. After,
we do magnetic marketing.
yeah, that's true. And I think when she saw that, I think it's really gonna, I mean, this is the first time she's even brought anyone in. So now I think it's gonna give her a lot more confidence for future, asking future people to join us. I think it's really gonna, yeah, I was pretty amazed. I was pretty like, wow, that's cool.
Yeah. So what did you guys like about the Healthy Happy Hour yesterday? What did you appreciate? This is open to whoever feels like answering.
I actually love the testimonials only because that's what sells.
hmm It really does, doesn't it?
Yes. And my two wahinis, one was the mother and the daughter.
Uh-huh.
They have weight issues and also kidney
They have what issues?
diabetes.
Wait, what issues?
Weight issues. They totally have gut issues.
Was
They
one of them
also
one of them Gigi asking about the she was asking about the kidney issue, right?
yes, she has that problem. She was telling me about her doctor, and I said, you need to get on this Zoom. You need to listen. And she was in her office working. So she said, give me the link. I go see, I'll go check it out. And while she was in there, her daughter texted me and said, Auntie, what's the link?
So here's what we're gonna do with Gigi. We want to
Yes.
start her off slowly, just on the biomedic, the biomedic, the Revividol, and the super aminos. Okay, and we want to
Okay.
get her off meat. We want to get her off meat as soon as possible and off all animal products. And we want her to she has to get her numbers to a certain point before we can start introducing the power shake.
Yes. Okay. All righty.
Yeah.
And then her daughter, I know she got gut issues because she was a big girl as she grew up, but also she, they have a family of 4 of them in the house. So they're also dealing with dementia, but diabetes, multiple things.
Can you send them the dementia and Alzheimer's video as well as the diabetes video?
Okay. Where do I get that?
Okay, so you have the boards app, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so I'm going to just show you real quick where to find this. So I'm just going to orient you really quick to the boards app. So on the boards app, there's two boards. There's the Team Alchemy boards, and then there's a Purium board. Do you have both?
Yes. Yeah, I got it from Coco.
Okay. So I'm on the Team Alchemy boards app. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
So you go over here, all the red flags. You see these red flags?
Yes.
Those are all videos. Okay.
Oh, awesome.
So if you go to Q&A Saturday, you click the Q&A Saturday.
Yeah.
You can read right here. It says diabetes, eczema, migraines, Alzheimer and dementia here at the bottom. It says Alzheimer and dementia.
Right. Got it.
So you can send her this one, and you can send her the diabetes one.
Yeah. Okay.
And then because she has 4th stage kidney disease, she said 4th or more. She says like this.
Yes.
She's like, I'm at the end. It's surprising she's not on dialysis. So she's probably trying to avoid dialysis.
She is. My husband was, and he died. He passed away in the 2021.
This last month? Oh, 2021.
2021.
Okay, got it.
yeah, two years ago, but he was also stage 4, and his levels was like very, very low. And I was trying my best to give him all the hours, but he had multiple health issues, and he would always tell me it's his upbringing, and I believe it. I believe it because I read energy, and I was been helping him since day one when we first got married, because he had hard time. He was not from Hawaii, by the way. He was from Arizona. He was Mexican. So but he came in the military, and that's how he got to Hawaii. But anyway, yeah, for Gigi and Laamea, they totally need it. I've been telling them for a while, and we all knew. I mean, I need it myself, but I didn't get to that point. Excuse me. But I picked up on my sister had a dream, and she told me about my kidneys, and I did an AO scanner on it. And yes, but my doctor never catch it yet. So I know going through this is going to help me tremendously.
So then
But
if
yeah,
you also have kidney stuff, I would have you do the Revive It All too, because the ALA is going to repair your kidneys.
okay. But
And you want to remove all meat from your diet as soon as you can.
yeah, I eliminated that a while ago
Oh, good
because
for you.
yeah, I know it was bothering me to even have pork. Us Hawaiians,
Especially the pork. Yeah.
kalua pig,
I'm Filipino, girl. You don't have to tell me. I'm like,
Right.
meat
Well, I love
John, got the pigs on the steak. I mean, I grew up
right.
with that,
I had
It's
to get rid
cultural.
of a lot of the ono stuffs.
It's cultural, yeah. The other thing with pork is it has a lot of parasites. And so it's really good to
Yeah.
do a parasite cleanse if you've been eating pork in your life, right? So I'm glad you're doing the parasite cleanse.
Yes.
Make
Thank
sure you
you.
do those super cleanser herbs, and then 20 days later, you're going to start them again.
Right.
You end the super cleanser herbs, and exactly 20 days later, you start them again.
Okay.
You can do that 10-day cleanse twice.
Okay. Well, this morning I'm making my first this morning I'm just starting brand new. So I gotta make my
Right on. Good for you.
excuse me, I gotta make my video.
So if you want to get Gigi on a call with me, I'm happy to talk with her. We just want to get her on the first things, and then we want her to keep getting her numbers tested. Does she eat meat? Is she off the meat yet?
You know what? I don't know if she's off of that, but it's she's an entertainer, yeah, too. They both sing in Waikiki.
Nice.
They sing at numerous places, and of course, right after that, they
feed them. They're going to feed them, and they're going to feed them good too. Healthy, rich food. Well,
yes.
if she wants to end that, she's going to have to make some lifestyle adjustments, and that's where we can start with. And then once her numbers improve, then she can start taking the green shakes.
Yes. Thank you, Rachel.
You're welcome. Roger, good morning. I see your hand up over there.
Good morning. Thank you. Yeah,
Sure.
I'm here. I'm here with my partner at Bliss Cafe, and we're making some signs, and we're excited. But I was wondering if you could help me to remember. Isn't there a way to make a QR code with a link that also includes our discount code in the link automatically?
I only know how to do that in Canva.
We're using Canva right now.
Okay, so I would just look up a YouTube video. They'll train you.
So, but what is our link though? Isn't it a specific web address that would include our?
You're gonna create your link. You're gonna take the website 90day ultimatelifestyle.com / question mark equals Bliss Cafe or whatever the code is.
Question mark equals Bliss Cafe, and we're using ULT Lifestyle now, or is it still the old one?
ULTlifestyle.com
question mark equals gift code
/ question mark.
Got it. Thank you so much.
You want to introduce me to your partner?
Yeah, sure. Here's Dara. You want to say hi? Dara,
Hi.
Rachel, Dara. This is our whole team.
Nice to meet you. Yeah, I would love to chat with you.
Oh, sorry, she can't hear. I have my hold on. I have my headset in, so I was trying not to make so much going on. But yeah, we're sort of in a rush here to get this done in the next 5 minutes. So we'll
Okay.
I'll introduce her soon though.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Awesome. Okay. So back to Heather's Healthy Happy Hour. What did you guys like about Heather's Happy Hour? What did you notice about how that happy hour was run? Feel free to hop off. Like, what did you notice about the organization and how we did the Healthy Happy Hour? This is called a backstitch, by the way. I want to teach you guys about backstitching, okay? Backstitching is something we do after every connect call, whether it's a three-way connect call with your upline, or it's a healthy happy hour, or it's a presentation, or it's a connect call training. You always do a backstitch afterwards with your upline, where your upline is going to ask you 3 questions. Did anything stand out for you or surprise you? Basically, what did you observe or learn? And what did you notice about how I led the presentation? So those are like kind of the general questions. It's really to say like, and this is to help you recognize the method that went through that call, because every 3-way call has like a method to it. So it's to see if you can recognize the method and help you learn the method. So this is for your training. That's why we do backstitching. It's kind of like a quiz afterwards. Not really, but you know, it's sort of like, hey, let's just see what you recognize. So we call this backstitching, because when you sew, if you reverse stitch, that's called a back stitch. You do a reverse stitch and that seals the stitch in, that seals the knowledge in, it seals the information in. So it's called a back stitch. So that's what that is. So that's what we're doing right now. We're back stitching about the Healthy Happy Hour. Heather, what did you like about how that call went? What would be your own feedback for the call?
So I liked how my mom was on the call, and she did her opening meditation. That's kind of like my signature, is to include my mom and have that dynamic.
Love that.
And I liked that Tara Shea and I were together.
Nice.
Yeah, it was fun being like in person with her and just being able to touch her when she was crying and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I liked that she cried.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, that was good. And I like that she gave it a shot at the last minute. I know she's done it before. I haven't heard her do it before, but going through the ULT and sharing. Oops, sorry, my phone keeps sliding down. And sharing, and I like how you just threw it out there like, hey, Tara Shea, you want to do it? Yeah, I liked of course the testimonies are always like the best. I think the best way to really inspire somebody is through your own story. So I really appreciate that. And your story, Rachel, is so powerful, and you're so good at telling it, because you've been telling it so over and over for so many years. And my friend Lila, she's been looking at Purium for a couple of years and meaning to join. And she said, okay, I want to join your team. I want to do the detox. I want to join your team.
She was on the call.
Yeah. And she was like, it was a Hashimoto's story that sold me.
Cool. Good.
Yeah, and she's really cool. She does human design. Have you heard of human design?
Yeah, I love human design. I'm stoked. I'm excited that she'll bring that to the team.
Totally. Yeah, she does it all by donation, because she studied it for years and done it for friends and family, and then she was invited on a podcast, and then it made her like kind of famous, and people were like, will you do a reading for me? She was like, sure. She didn't mean to like start a business.
Oh my God, that's so awesome.
Yeah, so she does it all by donation, and then she world schools her son, and she's a single mom, and they travel all over, staying in other people's houses and like doing house swaps.
And so when you invited her to the call, were you hoping she'd become a brand partner?
Yeah, I had the thought in my mind that it would be really cool. I mean, anybody really. I want everybody to be a brand partner, because I know, not everybody, but I know a lot of people who, would be great for it. So sorry, I'm talking too loud for her.
Were you surprised that she wanted to become a brand partner? Did she volunteer that herself, say, I want to become a brand partner?
Yeah, she had to hop off early, and she just sent me that text. Sorry, I had to hop off, and I want to be a brand partner, or I want to, sign up under you. So yeah. Okay, I'm gonna leave the room so you can hear.
So you stop bothering her.
Yeah, right. So bossy.
She's like, I'm at work. She's like, I'm at work, Mom. I'm in my office. You're
Yeah.
bothering my clients? No.
Right. So yeah, I was really surprised by that. I was really excited also that David came on. And need to do follow-ups. So it's a little tricky for me with a toddler. Like she doesn't really, as you can hear, she doesn't let me like sit on the phone very long. So I kind of got to wait till nap time and whatnot. But I just trust, I can follow up in the perfect time. And maybe it's kind of good that I don't like jump on people right away, and kind of let them marinate in it for a little bit.
Yeah. So, I wanted to say that, your part, let's look at your points really quick. Can we take a quick look? Do you mind if I share your points and we can talk about you moving
Yeah.
to your next rank right now? Because
Okay.
let's take a look here. Heather, do you have it under Heather Hansen?
Yes.
Hansen?
ON.
Here, let me find you real quick. Okay. So you are right there, almost at consultant. I think, did you make consultant last month?
No.
Okay, good. So this is your time. So we want to get her, we want to have, when is she ready to sign up? Is she ready to sign up?
So she could do Monday after 3, and then you
That's
said you
right.
couldn't do that. So I responded with Tuesday at 10, but she hasn't responded to that yet.
Okay. And that was as soon as she could do was Monday.
Yeah.
Oops, sorry, my time, I'm trying to look at the date. So, okay, so we have until Friday, end of the month is Friday. You could also make it to director this month. You have, so if she enrolls next week, and if you have 2 other people enroll next week, if you could get 3 people to enroll that week, so that's going to give you 1,250 points
Okay.
on top of your current 800 points.
All right.
So you'll be like almost at 2,000.
Yeah.
And if anyone, do you have any brand partners?
No.
But she will be one.
Right.
So if she's able to enroll 3 people next week, that will definitely get you swinging way past director.
Okay. Sweet.
Because this is your last month to rank director for $400 bonus.
Oh, right. Okay.
Right. So if we can get you to, I'm going to share my screen. Is that cool if I share my screen?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's see. How do I get back to Zoom? Hold on a second. I just want to, so you can sort of visualize this. And this is for everyone's benefit to like watch. Like we want to, if you're an upline and you're wanting to help your downline rank, they're not going to rank unless you show them where they're at and like have some kind of goal, right? They got to know where am I in the world? Like otherwise they're just enrolling people, but they're not thinking ahead. So you have 788 points. And is Bobby going to order? Or are you guys ordering under your same ticket?
I set up 2 accounts for him on accident. So
Oh,
one of them
I
is
see.
just like
Right
a
here.
dead
Got it.
account. Yeah.
So yeah, so did he become a brand partner or is he a customer? I can't remember.
Customer.
Okay, good. Okay, so he already ordered this month. And you haven't ordered yet this month.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, because mine comes at the end of the month.
So I would change your smart order or I would just order sooner.
Okay.
So we always, as a team, like pretty much all brand partners always order on the first of the month or the first week of the month. Because then you know what your points are, and then you're not ranking until you actually have those points. Right now you're an associate. So
because my order gets placed on the 28th, I think.
So if you can move that to the front of the month, that would be ideal because then you'll know what your rank is. Because right now it's just saying you're an associate.
So if I move it, won't that mean I won't have an order for this month?
Well, if you're ordering now,
Yes, Mom.
you have to have an order this month. I'm sorry. Explain to me your question? I didn't understand.
Yes, Mommy.
Well, I was thinking if you're saying I'm moving it to the front of the month, then I won't have an order for this month. Because if I move it
you're
now,
moving it to now because you need to move it now. Like if you order now, so you might want to, I'm going to have you go into your back office right now. And I want to here's what I want everyone to be on. All brand partners should be on backup order, not on smart ship. Because that means whenever you order, you can order anytime. Like my back order, my smart ship has never shipped because I have it on backup order, which means that it only ships if I don't order. And so I can order any time of the month and that'll count. And then that'll cancel my backup order. So whatever I order, whenever I feel like it, I don't have to go in and alter, and I don't have to go in and change my smart order. I can just order.
Right. Okay.
So in other words, let me just go into my smart orders to show you. So you're going to go into smart order, and then you're going to click, you can click one of these. It says choose your monthly subscription order date. It says choose your type. So mine is backup order. It's not always ship. Mine's backup order means it only ships, it only comes if I don't order in the month. Does that make sense? Tyne, do you know the difference between these two, always ship and backup order? You're muted. Tyne, are you available?
Sorry, I was like talking the whole time. So I try to get everybody on smart order, but I don't know what you just said about back order. Can you explain that?
There's two different kinds of smart orders. There's always ship, so it's going to ship no matter how many orders you make in a month. It's going to always ship. I have it on backup order. That's what I prefer, because that means that it only comes if I don't order. So it's like, in case I forget to order, it'll come. If I forget to order this month, it'll come. But that way I can order on any day that I want, and I can order whatever I want. And then that way I don't have to come in here and change this and edit it.
Oh, okay, yeah. Because sometimes I want to have all my points in the very beginning of the month, and just get it over with. Yeah.
So
Okay.
go into your smart order, everybody, and change this and choose, and you get these drop down menus on the right. Okay,
So did you say it'll only order if we forget to order, though? Is that what you're saying?
yeah, if you put it on backup, then it'll only come if you forget to order.
Oh, okay, that works.
That way you can order on the first day of the month. Like I order on the first in the first week of the month. Not always the first day, but I always order the first week of the month. So that way that means it only, so always ships means that if I order on the first of the month and I have a backup order on the, if I have a smart order for like the 30th of the month, and I order on the first of the month, it's also going to ship on the 30th, and I don't need that. I want to be able to order whenever I want to order. So the backup is just in case I forget to order, to make sure I get my commission. Does that make sense?
Yes.
And you can read it here if you want to like refresh your memory. You can always read about it right here. It'll only ship the next month. It only ships if you don't order. That makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
Heather, does that make sense? I know you're probably like on the other side of your phone. Heather, does that make sense?
Yeah, I'm here. I was in my back office.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, so but if I order on the 28th, will that still count as points for this month, since it's still on this month?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
So today's not the 28th, is it?
It's coming up soon.
Today's the 23rd. So I would switch it to a backup order, and I would make an order today. Like I would order today, so you have your points and you have everything in place.
Okay.
So switch this. So it does make sure yours is probably on always ship. Maybe switch it to backup order.
Okay, I just did that. And then do I need to change the date or anything, or will it just send it right away if I do backup order?
If you put it on backup order, that doesn't do anything. It just means it's only going to ship if you don't order.
Right. So then
it's just a placeholder from now to infinity. It's just a placeholder. It'll never ship. As long as you order sometime before the 28th, it'll never ship. So if you order now, it won't ship.
Right. Okay.
So it only ships if you don't order. So then the way I make my orders is I go here. I go here to my cart. Sorry, not my cart. I go here to shop. I click shop. This is how I make all my orders. I do this. I just add the cart and then pay, I just go, okay, I want some aloe concentrate, and I go continue. And then I go, I want some biomedic, continue. I just shop. I just go shopping. Right. And then I just go to checkout. And then I pay. Here's all my different addresses. Okay. Probably don't want to have that like to public display. But you get what I'm saying? Hopefully that's helpful. Shri, are you aware of this? Is this something you're familiar with? I know you're driving, so be careful.
Actually, I I just didn't know about it, but I think I'm already on that. So
Oh, I can't hear you. It's really noisy. What was that?
yeah, I didn't know that. But what I do is I just call them to switch things up every month.
So I really recommend not getting into the habit of calling them because they're
Okay.
really, really bogged up and we really need to free them up. Crown, they just made an announcement. Dave just requested that. He's like, please don't call unless you absolutely have to. He's like, if you guys know what to do in the back office, he's like, do it that way.
Oh, okay.
Because they're very, very, as you know, it's like takes forever to get through because they have way too many calls coming in.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
So what I
Yeah,
recommend,
because I was moving around, so I had to shift up my addresses and stuff to give them like, because I have like 3
that makes
addresses
sense.
now.
Well,
too.
that makes sense. I mean, you gotta like, yeah, but check it out. You can change your address in the back office. Okay. You can just go and change your address in
Oh, okay.
account section.
Yeah, I guess I get a little bit like I did will call. I actually drove down there one time and I said I'm just going to come down because I needed it.
That's awesome.
And so, but yeah, it's good to, you
So,
know,
so do you see here where I'm doing it in the, on a computer? I don't know what it looks like on a phone, but on a computer, you're going to click choose your monthly subscription process type. That's the very first one. Do you see it? It's the very first one. You're going to choose that. You're going to click backup order instead of always ship. And then that way it doesn't come unless you don't get a shipment until the 28th, unless you order. If you order, then it cancels the shipment for that month. So if you order ahead of it, then it'll always cancel it.
Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah. If you guys need help with it or you need to ask me, go ahead and feel free to ask me. Okay. So done with that. Let's see, I'm gonna stop my screen share. So that's it. I just kind of want to get people right. Let's look at people's back office. Let me look at the back office for everyone today. Let me just look at where people's points are and let's see where where can we get you guys to? So Shri. So basically, Heather, your goal is to get 3 people enrolled this week. I mean, if you can enroll anyone today too, that would be great. But yeah, enroll 3 people next week and then have your new brand partner enroll 3 people. And if you can enroll more, that's even better. If you can enroll 6 people next week, awesome. It's going to take what it would take like some real, you know, some real following up with anyone who's commented and following up with your phone list and following up with anyone who was on the call yesterday. So, but you know, do your best. And then I'm going to go Shri. I'm going to take a look at Shri and see where you're at. I know you're doing, your team is banging right now. And you're about to have a bunch of people join your team. So you're really setting yourself up. Whoops. Hang on a second. Oh, crap. So you are halfway to diamond. You're halfway to diamond, which is really good. And it's totally, I want to just tell you, it's completely possible for you to get to diamond this month. Okay. It's totally possible. So we're going to strategize right now. And Tyne, you're going to be part of that strategy. Okay. So let's all work on getting Shri to diamond this month. And Tyne, let's look and see what what we can get you to this month. I'm going to organize it by points. So I'm going to go highest to lowest. So is it under Tyne or Christine?
It's my name. It's Christine.
There it is.
CHRS. Yeah, sorry.
So you're at consultant. You haven't made an order yet. But you as soon as you make, so let's look at where you're at.
Yeah, I'm trying to get director because I didn't make my bonus for consultant, but I can do it for director.
Yeah.
I think.
Well, you're going to make $50 bonus for hitting. Is this your first month hitting consultant?
No, I did it last month. I'm aiming for director this month.
Okay, cool.
I have 2 people joining. I mean, signing
So
up
wait,
with me. There's,
Christine, for some reason, you only have brand partners then, because I'm just noticing you have 0 customer volume. That means you don't have any customers. You only have brand partners.
yeah, I know. That's all I'm doing because I'm lazy. I don't want to have to keep getting new people. I want people to sell. But
Just so
but
you
if I get a
know, just so you know, we have to qualify people before they become a brand partner, because not everyone's going to be a good brand partner. And if they don't enroll people, you're not making any money.
okay, my daughter might just come on because my mom doesn't know. I want to get the product from my mom. So my daughter's going to sign up for with us as just a client because my mom doesn't know how to order things online. She's kind of old. She gets confused with like internet. So we're just going to ship it from her because my mom doesn't even know how to, I don't even know if I
Your
can get her
daughter's
on
going
a
to do it
Zoom.
for her. Your daughter's gonna
Yeah,
do it.
because we can't like, I don't even know how to do it. So by the end of the month,
So,
she's going to join.
fine.
Yeah.
Is your daughter going to be a customer for your mom,
Yeah.
basically?
Yes. Yeah, pretty
Okay.
much.
So then you'll get 20% of her orders. Right now, because everyone who's a brand partner, you only get 5% of their orders instead of 20.
Okay. Should
So
I?
so Aaliyah, you're only getting 5% of her orders. Pamela, if she's a brand partner, you're only getting 5% of her orders. So just so you know, but Pamela is bringing people on, right? But
Yes.
if you don't want to just enroll someone as a brand partner just because you don't make that much money off of them unless they're actually enrolling people.
Okay. What about because I saw, is it the very first order you get the 20%, right? On the very first
Only
one?
the first order, only the first
Okay.
one.
Sure. So maybe I should just sign them up and tell them just wait a little bit to see if they want to do it.
No, we just need to qualify them. We have to have a
Oh, okay.
qualifying conversation to see what they're capable of and what they're willing to do their first week.
Sure. Um, and then that was it. And then I think like that Sarah girl, she's joining. I mean, I'm already partnering with her with like an event that I've been wanting to talk to you about. So she's definitely on, and she sells. It's funny. She's a superfood nutritionist too. So she does
Perfect.
yoga. Yeah. So she's ready
Yeah,
to
she
sell it
sounds
too.
perfect. She sounds
Yeah.
perfect. So our goal is to enroll them tomorrow and then
Okay.
have them enroll 3 people this week.
Okay.
So if anyone you enroll, if they're able to enroll 3 people this week, that's going to give you, they're going to each get 1,250 points, and that will give you 1,250 points.
Okay.
So first of all, you have 2 people coming on tomorrow under Pam.
Yeah.
Okay. Both of those people, that's going to be, that's going to be 600 points for you.
Okay. Cool.
And 600 points for Pam. So when Pam enrolls them, she has 200 points. So she's going to have another 600 points for them. That's going to be 800 points.
Okay.
Now, it doesn't look like Pam's doing any widen your reach because she only has 200 points and she's brand new.
She doesn't understand. I've been telling her every week, please post it. She wants, yeah.
Have you had her trained with your upline yet? Onboarded and trained?
We need to get together to do that.
Okay, that's supposed to happen in the first 24 to 48 hours.
Right.
So
I think
I'm just saying, I'm just trying to teach you the duplication.
yeah.
So Pam already came on. I still haven't had a call with her. You always want to have her on a call with your upline diamond or crown within 24 to 48 hours.
Right. We can schedule that.
Okay.
It's really up to her, like when she can do it. So it's, I told her.
So you send a 3-way text message and you say, when are you free? And then you have everyone sync up their schedules.
Okay.
Okay. So we're going to do Pam. So Pam is missing out. So today's Friday. She can get like 150 points this week just by doing 3 videos and 1 share because you care.
Yeah, I told her that.
So send her the 3 share because you care. Just text them to her.
Yeah, I did already. And I told her that she just needs to make like 3 lives, right? Well, 2 lives. She can only do 2 lives.
Hold on. We're talking about share because you care, one thing at a time.
So
sure. You texted them to her? Did you tell them just put these in your stories?
Yeah, I text them to all 2 of them. Well, Alea's the only one that does it, and the other 2, I don't know what they're doing.
So
I mean,
Alea already has 298 points. She's doing great, and she hasn't even. So she's doing all the widen your reach, but she just hasn't made her order. So that's great. Those are points for you. That's 300 points. So Alea, she's just learning how to follow up. She's learning how to follow up with all the interest
Yeah,
because she's
she's
doing
doing
it all
good.
on
Yeah.
TikTok and she's got people interested and she's just learning how to bring them through the funnel. So I'm working with her on that.
Nice.
But when she makes her, so let's look at all the points that you're going to get this month. First of all,
Yeah.
when she orders, what is she going to order? 50 points? I don't know. She's probably just doing the basic.
I'm not sure yet. Well, I think she wants to continue it, but that's up to her because I don't know if it's a financial thing. But I did tell her before she can even get paid, she needs to have at least 50 points. So that's the shakes. I don't know exactly what she's going to order.
So let's
but I
just say
think-
she's going to get 50 points. So you're going to get 50 points from her.
Okay.
You're going to get 600 points from Pamela when her people order
Mhm.
tomorrow. So that's
Right.
650 points on top of this. So you're going to be at you're already at 1100. So you're going to be at 1750.
Okay.
Now, if you enroll 3 people this week, that's going to give you 1250 points.
Yeah. That's like where it needs
Because
to
if you
be.
if you enroll 3 people, that's 750 points, but you get that extra 500 point bonus, which now gives you 1250 points instead. So if you add
Okay.
on 1750 plus 1250, you're going to hit director.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So you need to enroll three people in addition to Pam enrolling.
When is my deadline? Is it I mean, I'm not saying I can't do it by this week, but is it, I have a
Friday.
month to hit.
You have
Oh,
Friday.
that's
You have till
not
Friday.
this Friday, next Friday.
No,
Next
no,
Friday, right?
next Friday. Yeah, next Friday.
Oh my God, I was like today. Oh, okay. No,
Yeah.
a week is fine. I can do it. I can do that. No. I was
Yeah.
like, no, she's talking about today because that's
No. You
like
got until
now.
next Friday.
Okay, yeah. I got it. Yeah, I was aiming to get everybody on board like by the end of the month. So yeah, got it. That's totally doable. Yeah.
So you and Heather are in the same shoes. You both are going to need to enroll 3 people, plus your new brand partners are going to need to enroll 3 people.
Okay. I think that's going to be doable.
Yeah. In order to get to that director $50 bonus, $500 $400 bonus, because you guys are both in the running right now.
Awesome.
Forgetting that bonus this month. Now, Aaliyah, we just need to help her move 3 people through the funnel, and then Pam, she's good. So she needs to enroll 3 people in order to get to consultant.
Yeah, I think she's really going to get motivated because after this call and seeing how easy it was, because I know her biggest fear was just having to go to people she knows and do this. And I was like, no, you'll be fine. You have clients. It should be easier for you. And I think the success that she had in this last call, she's really going to go with it because she's very motivated when
Good.
things are going to work
She's
about her.
inspired. I know. I was really proud of her that she had 2 people on the call.
Yeah.
And then is
just
Matthew
need-
still using the products?
Yeah, we order for. Could I order it through him? I don't know. Does he have his own account? He can be a customer of mine, right?
He has his own account, but I think he's a brand partner.
How is that possible? I'm not even counting.
You made him a brand partner. You guys called in, I think, and made him a brand partner.
Oh God, I don't even. But I don't want to. I don't know.
Oh.
I thought he was just a customer. I mean, we're still doing core for him. He likes it, so we'll order. I kind of have to categorize it because
Yeah, no, I mean, I would just let his account go because you guys are married. I would just.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I pretend like that doesn't exist. I see it there, but I'm like, I don't really count that one.
So what's up with Brian?
That's Alea's husband. I think she was intending to have him purchase something, but I don't know. I told her the same thing. I'm like, well, right, you and your husband are one account, so that can't work.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, but I get it.
Now I
Yeah,
understand.
that's doable. I can easily do like 2 more. Can we have a meeting like sometime soon, or because I have these workshops in the works. So I was able to get into a location where they will let me do like weekly workshops. And I want to I mean, I don't know how you feel about this. Like, if you don't want me to do this, I won't, because
I don't even know what you're talking about. I don't know. What are you saying?
Well, the only time that me and one of my friends can do the workshops is on Saturdays or the weekends.
What does the workshops mean?
Kind of like what you got. So this was our plan because what's her name does it sometimes. Sarah, she lives in Austin, and we wanted to kind of funnel in clients for us because there's so many of us right now, and I'm not I don't have a
Can
network
you
really.
back up a little bit? What does she do in Austin? I'm not following. I don't
Just
know
kind
what
of
we're.
like super food socials. So we're gonna
Okay.
use yoga and meditation as
Oh,
a
she's a
way.
superfood person, and so she already is having these superfoods parties. Okay, superfood
Yeah.
socials.
So
Got
we're
it.
gonna
Okay,
every
got it.
week we're gonna do a superfood party. But I wanted to, because we can do it we can only do it Wednesday, Saturdays, and the only Saturday they have available, unfortunately, it coincides with your Saturday. But I was thinking maybe we can just stream your live.
Yeah,
I
people do that. You can totally do that.
Okay, I wanted your permission because yeah, we're in this vegan village. It's so crazy. I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah, no, it's not even. Or I'm gonna send you a video. We got into this
Can
vegan
I give you an
village.
angle? Can I share with you something?
Yeah, I need help. That's what I was
Okay,
asking
so
you for.
here's what
Yeah.
I recommend.
Yes.
Appeal to vegans and just say like, here's an opportunity to help other people become vegan.
Yeah.
This is an opportunity to help have a vegan business that helps other people become vegan.
Yes. Okay. I wanted your blessing. So we got the space for free, by the way, because I did say that. I was like, and they're going to give us 2 days. So they're going to give us a Wednesday evening and a Saturday day.
Very cool.
So, and all these girls I'm getting signed on, they're really go-getters. So I'm like, oh my God, it's going to be so crazy. But I'm kind of excited too, because I don't, some of them don't have kids like me, so they can actually do the evenings. And I'm just going to let them run I want them to do well. So I'm glad. Thank you for giving me your blessing. I had to ask you first, but
we should we should have a training on how that goes.
Yeah,
Because if you
that's
just
what I need
have,
help with.
if you're not doing a presentation, you're not going to sign that many people up.
No, I wanted
You got
to
to do like a solid presentation where you do 3 stories. You talk about you show the whole product, and then you tell people the cost, and then you ask if they want to enroll. You got to do just like the healthy happy hours we do online. They got to be the same kind of presentation, because if you're just like having a party and people are just tasting superfoods, they're not going to sign up that day. It's going to take a while before they finally understand what's going on.
Well, I was just thinking of on Saturday streaming yours, but I'm wondering how, because I think 45, do your Saturday Zooms go for about 45 minutes?
I can make it 45 minutes. I can.
Could you?
Yeah.
Yes, because we want to do yoga too. So obviously the people are going to be attracted for the yoga. I mean, as long as you can get the whole spiel done in like 45 minutes, I can just time it. So, okay, let's watch this and then do our yoga. So people have to kind of wait and watch it to do. But I tell them that it's an informative Zoom though. So, and the restaurant's really happy because we're like encouraging people to be vegan. And so it's kind of funny. I was like, my husband, okay, let me just tell you my story. My husband was like, no, we're not spending any more money on anything. And I wanted him to go with me, right? And I was like, because you actually had to rent the space for like $150 an hour for an auditorium or whatever. I'll show it to you. And then, sorry, my ADD is kicking in. This is how I operate. So
this doesn't seem ADD at all to me. This seems very.
Oh, I'm just excited. No, and then I told my husband, well, just come with me. Let's see what happens. And I gave the lady the same spiel I'm pretty much giving you. And she's like, oh, if you know, how many people go to these Zooms? And I gave your example and I showed her. I'm like, yeah, like 20 or 30 people show up to her Zooms online. And she literally goes, oh, and her eyes like widen. And she's like, well, you could do it for free then. And I'm like, oh crap. And my husband couldn't say anything. He was like trying to shut it down. I'm like, well, I just said, let me see if I can get a discount. It was hilarious. Oh my God. So this is how I know it's the flow, because I was like, oh my God, it's so cool. He couldn't say anything. He's all like, it's so cool.
What was it that sold her? I don't understand. What was it made her excited
Well, it was
about?
it was a vegan thing. I mean, if you want to share this with your people, because they could do it there, just find a vegan village. And I'm because I would do this for people who are out of town, like my client, like Alea and everyone.
What was
that's
it that inspired her to? I don't understand. So she was just excited that this is like about helping people become vegan.
That and the fact that you have your, like when I told her how many people went on your Zooms on average on the Saturday ones. I'm like 20 or 30 people show up just for that. So we had, you have a following, so she will understand that it's a popular enough, you know what I mean? Popular enough thing for people to actually come to and join. And this vegan village is like packed full of people. I will show you a video. It's insane. And there's a playground.
Is Vegan Village a restaurant?
It's a restaurant, but they have workshops there. They have a third eye elixir place there. It's I have to show you a video. It's hard to explain. They have like, you walk in
Sounds
and it's like
awesome.
you're yeah, you walk in and it's like you're transformed into like some kind of jungle because there's just like all these like hidden niches where people can meditate. And then there's like 4 or 5 workshop areas, and then there's a restaurant. You can sit outdoors. There's a playground for the kids and it's all enclosed. So that's why I go there. And yeah, it's really, and then they have products. So I'm gonna see if they can get the products on the shelf.
Okay, so let me get clear.
Yes.
You're gonna have a yoga and you're gonna have this event at the same time. And so
Yeah.
are you doing it this Saturday, tomorrow?
No, I'm giving us 2 weeks. We're gonna start on the 1st.
Okay.
I love cancer would have been a good.
So
So
when
you
you're
could
once
give
you
me like,
so let's hold off. Once she becomes a
yeah,
brand partner, then we'll talk about it and we'll do a training and we'll figure it out. Because let's just do one thing, put one foot in front of the other. Don't put the cart before the horse. We're gonna get her on board as a brand partner, and then we will talk about how we're gonna do this event. Okay?
oh, okay. We kind of, yeah, we'll talk about that later. We kind
Because you
of
need to
just,
know how to do the event.
I had to give them a date, so they said the 1st. I
That's
kind of,
fine. I'm
yeah.
just saying we're gonna train on how to do the event once she's a brand partner.
Okay, yeah, cool. No, she's excited. I met her there, and yeah, she's a go. I don't know.
You'll invite people to come listen to a talk. We'll choose a theme. We'll just whatever we want that theme that Saturday morning to be. Maybe it'll be general. Maybe it'll be whatever. We'll just be like, maybe we'll do a thing on veganism, like helping people Maybe we can do a talk on like how to become ways to help people become vegan, and then that could be the Saturday morning talk, like how to do vegan right. And then after that, so we can do superfoods thing, and then from there we'll go. You guys can do your yoga.
Yes, that'd be cool. I mean, I think we have like literally an hour and a half. I mean, so if we did 45 minutes and then 45 minutes for the workshop, because I asked how long she takes, and she said to get the full yoga and meditation, she says 45 minutes. So maybe they can even join.
It
We could
might
Zoom.
also be good to do the meditation and yoga first, and then do the presentation, so that way people are focused and everyone's there, and you don't have people
Yeah.
in.
I'll try to see if we can get there as early as 10:30, which is, what's 10:30? Oh, no, because
8:30 my
you
time.
guys, yeah. Oh, yeah. We could do it. I'm forgetting. I'm 2 hours ahead of you. So you start at 11. Oh, no. I'm saying the earliest we can get there is 10:30.
And I start at 11:30 your time.
Yeah, that might be enough time though, but I have to change my time. It's
Are
fine. I
you
have
1
enough
hour or
time.
2 hours different?
We're 2 hours.
Yeah.
But I did try to make the time around yours. I just wanted to make sure you were okay with me doing that. I wasn't sure.
Why would I not be okay with that?
I have no idea.
Yeah, no, it's cool.
So I was like,
Awesome.
because I
It
didn't,
sounds great.
I don't know.
I love it.
It sounds
It's inspiring.
crazy.
I love that you're so excited about it. That's so cool.
Yeah, no, we're all excited. Like Pam, I was telling Pam my idea, and I came back to her, and that's why she's really excited. That's like, because she knows she's going to be doing these workshops, and I'm like, Pam, you can just bring your people. I don't care. So and she has a big network of people too. So we're just like,
Heather does these Thursday events where we have all these people come. And
oh, how cool.
she had me and Tara Shea one Thursday. We talked about
Yeah.
Cleansing.
That's so cool. Okay, cool. I'll let everybody know. We can definitely maybe all get together
You
and
can
like
promote it as like a vegan detox and cleanse. Learn about a vegan superfood detox and cleanse protocol.
That'd be awesome. Yeah, I think that would be important. That way it would encourage people to do the whole see, that's what we were trying to do, is just sell the detox. In fact, that's what I tell everyone, just sell the detox, because that's what you guys train us to do anyway. So we don't, they're like, what's the other product? Yeah, they're like, what's the other products? I'm like, just sell the detox, and after they detox, they can look at the other products.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, yeah, I know, it's exciting. Our group of people is actually pretty cool. I was like, wow, it's all coming together, and it's really weird. I'm like, oh my God, this is, it's kind of like I don't know. And that's how I know I'm in flow. And I'm just like, okay, whatever we try to do right now is going to work out really well. Because yeah, it's going to be awesome. So thank you. I didn't want to get your
stop the recording now.
Yeah.